So despite being someone who loves to cook and experiment with food, I've made it this far in my kitchen journey without owning a mortar and pestle. And that's why I'm really thankful that the brand sent me this one in exchange for my honest review. It's definitely heavy, made out of 100% granite. And I also have been growing a garden recently, so I'm going to try it right now with you for the first time. I'm going to make a little lemonade out of some of the herbs from my garden. So this is catnip, which is related to the mint family, so it should be very nice in a cold drink. It is June in Texas, so it's going to be very nice and refreshing, although we are under a flash flood warning, so it's not your typical picturesque 100-degree Texas day, but nevertheless, I'm going to enjoy this drink. And then I have some lemongrass from my garden here, which I'm going to just cut up a little bit to make it fit into the mortar and pestle. And I also have a chunk of ginger, which I did not grow. That's okay. I'm going to just, well, I wanted to break it up. It's a little bit too thick for that. I'm going to cut it in half. Maybe one more time for good measure. I'm not going to worry about the skins because I think they have good stuff in them. And I'm not going to be drinking the solids. This is just going to be for to get the juices out of. I'm going to put a little bit of, this is actually allulose. It could also do sugar, but you want something granulated in there to make sure that it muddles up well. And I'm going to go for it. See if I can show you. I'm going to go for a little while. It's already nice and fragrant. I can tell that the cell membranes inside of the plants are getting disrupted and releasing all their fragrant goodness. I think I'm also going to put a little bit of turmeric in it while I'm doing all these beautiful, healthy things in my drink. You might call me a mad scientist because I'm going to make a lemonade out of this, but I don't mind. And then I was trying to think about like how you would get all the juices out of here, because that's what you really want for the drink. And so I decided what I'm going to do is put a little bit of hot water in here, muddle it a little bit more. At this point, this could go sweet or savory. This could make a great base for a curry if I had any coconut milk. But I just used mine in a soup the other day. It turned out really well, but it would have been better with this freshly muddled herbs. It smells excellent. And then while I let that steep, I'm going to show you this little extra bonus that it came with. I thought this was just a sleeve to put on the pestle, or is it the mortar? I think it's the pestle. It said that this is for crushing garlic. So you actually don't need to take the skins off of these. You should just be able to put it in here and roll it up, crush it. I'm going to use this a little bit. I'm a messy cook, okay? Let me be. And you roll it around a bit. Yeah, and I didn't even have to do any work. So it came right off, and I'm emptying out the skins right here. I think I should put this in my drink. Maybe that's crazy. I'm going to leave that out for now. I think that would be a little bit exotic for me to drink a sweet lemonade with garlic, but it is good for you, so maybe next time. So yeah, that's a very quick, efficient way to peel some garlic. I'm going to put this on my cutting board for later, and now I'm going to get back to my drink. So I'm going to use my nice cup here, and I think I'm going to put some ice in it now. And some water. See if I can find a straw in here. This will have to do. So now, I don't know if I should put the lime juice in now or after it's in. the bottle probably doesn't matter too much. I'm just going to pour it in. I guess it would be more pleasant without the pulps, but I'll get more of the goodness if I put pulps in. Oops. This is real life. Sometimes you spill some ginger juice. I'm curious what it tastes like now. I'm going to give it a little try. I'm definitely getting the herbs. Tastes like a nice tea. I think the more traditional thing to do with this would be to make a hot tea, and that would be excellent, especially if you were sick. So I'm going to keep that in mind for that. I'm setting aside my lemongrass for later. Because you got to clean as you go, you know. Them's the rules in the kitchen. I'm going to put a big glug of juice in here. And some more sweetener. Allulose is, I think, like 20% of the sweetness of sugar, so I really got to lump it in there if I want it to be properly sweetened to my American taste buds. And that's lovely. It tastes like ginger and lime and lemongrass, and it's a little bit minty from the catnip. And I'm really happy to have this mortar and pestle. I'm excited to make other things with it. I love Thai papaya salad, which is traditionally made in a mortar and pestle. I'm going to make some pesto, and I'm really excited to keep going. Oh, by the way, it also has this stopper on the bottom that it included in there. You just apply it with an adhesive, and that helps it from moving around or damaging your counters. Came with an extra one as well. So that's really all. I'm going to enjoy my drink, and I hope this helps.